We all know that burning charcoal has a negative impact on the environment. Our environment is greatly affected in terms of the climate if we cut down trees without replacing or excessively. Now, we've been seeing politicians goes on radios, TVs, sometimes they even write on newspapers, they talk to people in the gathering. But what solution do they come? To a country like Uganda, a low-developed country, or LDC, the question of renewable energy is an expensive thing. So what can we do in the meantime? Countries like Uganda or Africa at large, their politicians should suggest measures that will slow down or mitigate the rate while trying to implement the alternatives. For example, in my district, Agago, the politicians should set bylaws and regulations that limits the consumption of locally made charcoal within the district. No export to another district, no transportation of charcoal to another district, neighboring districts, no. Taking these charcoals up to Kampala and other places increases the consumers. That one means the demand is high, and thus people consider even that charcoal like a more than a gold. Very expensive, and you find people will leave no tree. They will cut down even the trees you are talking about. Move at night, go around places like Design of Wall, places like Gurudwong. You find people are burning charcoal at night, and they are being supervised by people who are not natives of that district. So when we restrict the consumption of the locally made charcoal within our district, we will definitely reduce the price, and therefore the demand is also dropped down, and thus it will reflect on the cutting down of trees, which will reduce. Another thing that should be done is alternative methods. They should start lobbying for methods like briquettes. Local people cannot afford briquettes, they cannot afford the machine, but they can also be taught local methods for their own consumption. But machines should be lobbied. People at various respective capacity, the politicians, can lobby for those briquette making machines. Another one is encouragement of use of fuel-saving stoves. The stoves that people are using should be eco-friendly so that it does not waste a lot of charcoal. Another measure is encouragement of those who can afford to start buying the alternatives like use of renewable energy like solar. Even local business people who are rich should be encouraged to start buying the briquette making machines so that they make money while also saving the environment. And lastly, as we try to induce these alternatives, I congratulate and I thank the government of Uganda for that initiative of reducing the cost of electricity so that people can start using the electric power for cooking. Thank you. This video was requested by a friend of mine who is the district agriculture officer of Pade district. He is currently abroad pursuing another higher level of education to come back and continue championing agriculture, championing environment, championing development of the district and Acoli at large. Thank you very much.